But I think that that lens of basically that we really try to view this through and really driving down deep on why it happened, that ultimately through that comprehensive assessment approach, we don't necessarily, tell an athlete, say this to an athlete, but it's really not bad luck. Like a lot of these injuries, they're somewhat predictable. Like we don't ever sit there and say and try to predict like an injury for a player. It's not our place to say. But what our job is to do is find some of those things to then help build training strategies so that hopefully we never even have to deal with that. So this tone, and you'll hear it from all different types of people. But I think what we're really trying to drive home on is, through this comprehensive assessment approach, um, with an understanding of human movement, capacity needs for people, training strategies once they get up on the mound. A lot of those things are derived from an idea on predictive, variables for athletes.
We are assessing an athlete's ability to distribute force across the entire kinetic chain as opposed to focally loading one specific spot. And the more that we focally load with higher forces a single spot, the higher our risk goes of impairing that tissue a little bit or hurting that tissue.
For that athlete.
Yeah, for me, it starts with the middle and kind of work our way out, right? So how do I control my center of gravity so that center of gravity is being somewhere, kind of around the belly button area for people just kind of trying to find a reference. How do I control that center of gravity, and how do I control it really not just forward, backward, but side to side and rotationally?
The way an athlete lands, decel patterns, and training the breaks. Talk about that and how important that is in the big picture of things. As equally as important, if or if not, in the force production side of things.
Sure, sure. Well, neurologically, your brain is really going to only accelerate as fast as it's capable of slowing down, right? And for us, when we talk about training the brakes, that to me, again, we think foundation, we think about force production.